Well, nobody's counting but me, but the last time I was in the gym was July 23rd. It is currently September 6th when I'm recording this. It'll probably be September 8th when this comes up on the channel. And that's about a 2-month gap. The longest I had gone without an incredible sickness was probably a week. And I don't really have a reason why. Obviously, you've seen on this channel a downturn in terms of videos. I haven't posted anything for a couple of months. I haven't posted any vlogs, obviously, because I haven't been in the gym. I don't really know what the deal was. I guess I lost passion. I guess you could say that. I think at its face, that's about it. You could say, stress at home crept up a little bit. I'm a new dad, full-time parent, still running a coaching business. But I have done my workouts, my training in stressful times before. So I don't know if that's really the case. You could say, sickness or injuries have kind of held me from being in the gym. Possibly, yes. My shoulder has been in a bad state, or was in a bad state until I took a couple months off. That's a positive from taking a little bit of a break. Shoulder feels pretty good. I have worked through injuries before. Not a great excuse in my opinion. It could just be a confluence of factors. It could be all of those things wrapped up into one. Sure. I don't love making excuses. But as I get older and I realize that the gym is just a part of my life, it is not the sole focus of my life, I start to allow myself to make these excuses a little bit more. And, I have worked so incredibly hard on this channel, making content, coaching, helping people get stronger by getting myself stronger. That has been the main driver. I have used my own story, my own gym experience, my own life experience to put out content that hopefully people can relate to, resonate with, and then that will drive them to make their own life changes, to get stronger, to lose weight, whatever it is. And I love doing that. I still have a passion for that. I still love doing that. But it became excessively difficult to do that in the manner that I was doing. Now, this is not a video to say that I'm no longer going to be putting out content, because I actually really feel reinvigorated. I really want to get back in the gym. I really want to start working on myself again. And through working on myself, hopefully show an example. And I think that this is a perfect time to show an example of what happens when life gets in the way. This is a common phrase that I use with a lot of my athletes when they are, feeling guilty, feeling down, feeling like they let me down in terms of not making it to the gym. Life gets in the way. If you have been coached by me, you know that you have heard me say this or seen this over text. And life got in the way for me. I was not prepared to adjust to full-time parenthood and full-time coach, content creator, XYZ. I was not prepared to take care of my body in the way that I needed to. My nutrition went down the toilet. Because I thought if I could just stay in the gym, it didn't matter. Anything else outside of the gym didn't really matter. Turns out nutrition, sleep, stress management, these things that I'm always talking about, they really do matter. Who knew? Maybe the coach, maybe the one who has, researched and studied and become certified in these topics would have understood. But I've always had a tough problem with do what I say, not what I do. And I think that I have to come to terms with the fact that I am human, the same way that everybody else that I coach is human. And I need to start treating myself as one of my athletes instead of myself. I need to be a little bit easier on myself. So, this rambling video all to say, thank you for sticking with me. If you have, I really appreciate it. It really does mean a lot that you continue to consume some of this content. Sorry for the drought. The vlogs will be coming back, that's for sure. But I think more importantly, I'm going to try and get into the nitty-gritty, the deeper part of training, of nutrition, because when I first started this channel, I thought the shorter videos were the way to go. I still think sometimes a short, compact video will be totally fine for a topic, but I have found in the past that these deeper dives that I go on are the videos that I enjoy more. So the most recent video, the deeper dive on 70s powerlifter, I loved doing that. I loved getting in the weeds and talking about it, and I feel like a lot of the audience responded to that. These shorter videos that I was making when I first started, I think I was just nervous that if it was longer than any, 5-6 minutes, nobody would give me any attention. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do on this. I'm trying to do it for a noble cause, obviously. I want to get your attention so that you can get something out of it. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to grab your attention and keep it. And I thought the shorter videos were the way to go. I can't do that anymore. I just can't. I can't play the game. I can't do the clickbait. I'm going to try the best I can to mix, enticing titles, enticing thumbnails with content that I can be proud of. Deeper dives, deeper discussions, talking through the finer points of training and nutrition so that hopefully these 20 minutes that you spend on the internet will actually have a positive impact going forward in your life. If I don't do that, then I will 100% burn out on this thing and just stop doing it. It's already started to happen. I cannot play this rat race, this fitness industry, these lies, these half-truths that a lot of these fitness influencers are selling people. It drives me up a wall. Get your bag. I understand, get paid. It's hard out there. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But for me personally, I just can't do it. And I have built a solid audience that I really enjoy interacting with. And the audience always seems to be clamoring, asking for more, deeper. And so I'm going to listen and I'm going to do that. And regardless of how many views these videos get, we've got to get into the nitty gritty. We've got to get into the stuff that's actually going to help people. So just because I have taken a couple weeks off does not mean that I'm not excited to get back to it. Like I said, the vlogs will be coming back. We're going to be doing some bodybuilding for a little bit, which I hope will reinvigorate my love of training. Hopefully keep my joints a little bit happier as we ease back in. I hope that you can take a little bit of inspiration out of this video, just a little update video, but just know, just because you take a break does not mean that you're done. You can always come back. You can always come back to the gym. You can always come back to work. You can always come back to content creation, whatever it is, hobbies, relationships. A break does not mean that it's over. In the past, when I have fallen away from something, I have burned that bridge. But as I grow older, hopefully as I grow a little bit wiser, I understand that a break is just a break. The option to return is always there. So the option for me to return to the gym is there, and I'm going to take that option. The option for me to return to content creation is there, and I'm going to take that option. I'm excited to do it. If you want to get involved with the channel, you can join our Discord. It's a little bit sleepy right now, but we need people who want to have discussions, who want to have talks, who want to help other people get better. So if that sounds like something that you want to do, you want to contribute to that community, please join it. Also, you can subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, if this is the first video you're seeing of mine, this is not a typical video on this channel. This is a fitness, powerlifting, bodybuilding, nutrition focused channel that will hopefully give you some tools to get you stronger. We'll see. We're going to keep rocking with it. We're going to get back in the gym. I'm going to get better. Thank you so much for watching. Get strong and stay strong.